Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Critical Mass. We have our challenge. Mark has said, hey, if I knew what the topic was, I would do really well on these questions. So, Mark, we're going to give you a chance here, buddy. You pick the movie. And then Paul picked his movie. And I'm going to give you each 20 questions. Might have to take this up in 2 videos because it might just go a little too long. But the first up is Captain Mark. Captain Mark, trivia master. And his movie is Back to the Future. All right, Mark, I have 20 Back to the Future questions right here in front of me.
Okay.
I have the pen to mark all your wrong answers. Are you ready? You've watched this about 4 times before coming on and doing this in a row, haven't you?
Listen, how hard would you rate these questions that you're about to ask?
I would say a true Back to the Future expert would have no problem with these.
Okay. All right, let's see what you got.
All right.
Throw it at me.
Here's the first one. What is Doc's dog's name?
Einstein.
Correct. Ooh, very good.
Do you want his real name? Because his real name is Freddie.
Oof. Oh, he's getting cocky now, everybody. Don't get cocky, kid. Don't get cocky. All right. What is George doing that causes him to meet Elaine in the past?
Well, he's bird watching, but he's actually up in the tree spying on her getting changed.
Correct.
He falls out of the tree and gets hit with the car by her father.
He's a peeping Tom.
Yes.
Correct. At the final dance of the movie, there's a band playing. We all know the famous line, Barry, it's your cousin Marvin. You know that new sound you're looking for? What's the name of the band?
Oh.
Ah. By the way, it shows it in about 20 different scenes.
Yeah, but did I ever really pay attention to the background band playing the dance?
It's even on the drums when you're watching them play.
Yeah, this one I'm probably going to get wrong. I don't know. The Spinners.
Close. It's Marvin and the Starlighters.
Okay. Good question. Good question.
You should know this one pretty easy. How much power is needed for time travel?
1.21 gigawatts.
Correct. Number 5. You're doing really well.
Nice.
What song is playing when George and Elaine first kiss?
Earth Angel.
Correct. Paul got Angel when we tried that. He forgot the Earth part, but he got Angel. I was very impressed.
You asked Paul these questions?
I just asked him the questions. He's never watched the movie in a long time. We just asked it. Okay, here's a harder one.
Sure.
They lived in Hill Valley,
Mm-hmm.
but at what estates?
What do you mean?
They live in a suburb, and it's called something estates. What estates? And by the way, they show it 6 times in the movie.
Who's they?
The filmmakers show it.
Yeah, but okay. So, are you saying that Marty's family lives there? Are you saying that in the 1955 past, Elaine's family lives there?
Marty's family lives there.
In 1985?
Right now, in the present and in the past, it's there.
Okay, I forget the name of their neighborhood.
Okay, it's the Lion Estates.
Okay.
And
That's right. Yeah.
At the front, there's 2 lions.
Yeah. When they, I remember that actually when he went back in time, his car stalled out in front of. They were building the neighborhood.
There you go.
Right.
All right. Easy one for an expert. What time does the Watchtower clock stop? Oh, maybe not. You know, the whole story is based around this.
Was it 10:03 p.m. November 5th?
I didn't need a date, but close. 10:04.
10:04? 10:04 p.m. Okay.
Question number 8. What name does Elaine call Marty when they first meet?
Calvin Klein.
Correct.
Does she say Klein?
Yes, she does.
Oh, okay.
It's written all over your underwear.
Yeah. At the end of the movie, Biff owns a company. What's the name of the company?
Was it Tan and Towing?
No, it's Biff's Automotive Detailing.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
You're looking for the most obscure questions possible.
Well, it isn't pretty. It's an interesting one, though. You got to admit, it's trivia. What company does he own at the end? We all know he's detailing his car at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
You could have put two and two together. He details Marty's truck. It's one of the last scenes in the movie. Okay. What is the name of the book that Georges publish when Marty gets back? Book is delivered. What's the title on that book?
Okay. Man from Space?
No, A Match Made in Space.
A Match Made in
A
Space.
Match Made in Space.
That was pretty close, though. That's good.
Here's a tougher one now. You have to picture the movie. In the present, at the clock tower, in front is a parking lot with meters. When they go back in time to the past, what is directly in front of the clock tower?
What is directly in front of the clock tower?
Instead of a parking lot, what's there?
I honestly didn't even notice there was a difference.
There is.
I mean, he's on a road.
Nope.
Well, he is on a road.
There's a road
'Cause
that
that's where
goes
the car is
by, but
parked.
it directly in front of the clock tower is something.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a World War II memorial with two cannons on either side directly in front.
Okay.
Loser.
I'll take your word for it. I still don't remember that being any point of the film.
Just something I noticed between the past and present.
Okay.
Wondered if you did. Who does George say told him to ask Elaine to the dance?
Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan.
Correct. Oh, here's a good one. One of Biff's gang, the three guys that hang out with him all the time, he always wears glasses. What kind of glasses are they?
3D glasses.
3D glasses. Correct. The old glasses with the blue and the red.
If I'm not mistaken, his name was Dixon.
Could be.
You're getting way too many of these right.
Here's a little harder one. It also involves other movie knowledge, possibly. Another member of his gang actually becomes a pretty famous actor and starred in movies such as Deadcom, Zoolander, Titanic. Who is that actor?
This is not about the movie.
He's in the movie.
No, this is not about the movie.
He's in the movie.
You promised me it wasn't going to be those types of questions.
He's in the movie.
That doesn't matter.
Name you the three guys who starred as the actors of Biff's gang.
I have no idea.
The movie.
No idea.
Okay, it's Billy Zane.
I told him, I said, Mark's going to give you grief on that question.
No, you didn't. It's another question that's coming up.
Oh, see, he's going outside of the movie. He's giving types of questions.
No, it's outside the movie.
Yeah, right.
We'll put an asterisk beside it.
Mm-hmm.
Like all your possible wins. Okay.
I should automatically have that marked as correct.
Well, let's see if you can get this one, because you have the picture of the DeLorean behind you.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most famous cars ever made because of movie history. What country made the DeLorean?
Again, not about the movie.
But you should know it.
What's that?
It's kind of trivia that you should kind of know.
But it's not part of the movie.
Come on, try it.
I'm going to go with, no. I don't know. Mexico. I don't know.
Out of all the car making companies in the world, you chose Mexico.
Well,
You might as well have said Cuba, because
so where's it from?
United States.
Is it?
Detroit, Michigan made the DeLorean.
Okay. Again, not about the movie.
That's the one Paul said you would give me a hard time on. All right, here's one in the movie then. Here's one directly in the movie.
Oh, good. Let's get back to the movie.
You ready?
Sure.
What year is Doc wanting to head to before the Libyans attack?
I don't think he said a year.
Yes, he did. At the end of the movie, he just says he's going ahead 30 years. At the beginning of the movie, he set a date.
25 years into the future. That's what he said.
30 years in the future.
At the end of the movie, he said 30 years.
Yeah.
But he was going to go 25 years into the future.
What's the date?
Because he dreamed of seeing beyond his years.
What's the date? He said
Okay.
he's going to.
Well, if he is in if he's in 1985, it's going ahead 25 years. What is he? 2000? 2010?
2010, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Because your math sucks.
2010.
1985 add 25 years. 2000?
I got it. 2010.
2010 is what he had said. All right. Closing up strong here. Here we go. When people first see Marty, they all think that in the coffee shop, his parents, everybody thinks he just got back from where?
They all thought he was a Coast Guard.
Correct. Coast Guard or the sea. Yep. Because of his colored vest.
Yeah.
When Doc returns at the end of the movie, he no longer needs plutonium to do the DeLorean. He can use garbage. What does he put the garbage into? What's it called?
Mr. Fusion.
I'll give you Mr. Fusion. Bonus if you know the whole name.
I don't. Mr. Fusion.
It's Mr. Fusion Home Energy Reactor.
Okay. Mr. Fusion.
I'll give it to you.
Oh, gee, thanks.
You're welcome. Number 19. How old is Marty and Elaine?
Are they the same age?
They are.
Oh, 17?
Correct. Elaine says, Marty, I'm almost 18.
Yeah.
And at the end of the movie, when he says he's going ahead 30 years, he says, oh, look me up. I'll be around 47. That's how you know they're both 17. Last question. What saying does Doc use whenever he is shocked or surprised?
Really? Great Scott!
Great Scott. I have to throw a gimme in there once in a while. All right, Mark. I will have to say, not bad. Not bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And then you've got those two questions that had nothing to do with the movie.
So the best possible you could have done was 14 with those two questions, even if you'd have gotten them right.
I'll take it.
All right.
Because you had other questions in there, like what was in front of the clock tower in the past.
Hey, a true expert would have noticed it.
No, what they would say is the DeLorean and 2 telephone posts, because that's what Doc was hooking up for the lightning.
No. That was on the street. But directly in front of the clock tower is something completely different. In fact, the wire that he hangs over goes directly over the cannons.
That's why I said it's on the street.
As you can see, folks, Mark has a little bit of a time disagreeing here, but we shall see, because up next is Paul. Now, Paul had originally given me a movie that we had to change because it's a movie that was spoofs, so it's all just one-liners, and so the only trivia you come out of it is one-liners. Do you know this one-liner? So he chose one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. He chose Footloose with Kevin Bacon, and I hope that's not one of the questions. All right, well, we'll find out coming up in the next episode to see if Paul can keep the streak alive.